27th. We are once again in a government-style room, but this is a different type of room, from a bygone age when gender was gender and doctors were doctors. A great mahogany desk sits in the middle of the room, a tapestry of American grandeur from days gone by. A great battle from the Civil War is depicted. Strangely, we recognize the faces of the soldiers. Why, there's Charlotte. She's on top of a horse. And I'll be damned if the horse doesn't have the Baron's face. And there's Tom Hanks manning a cannon. And the valet and Edmund are there leaning on a tree. It's almost as if all of this has happened before. Just as I wrote that thought, the chair behind the desk swivels slowly around. There's a great hulking man behind the desk. He's smoking a great big fat cigar, sipping at some scotch, nibbling at some raw chicken. Yes, it's him. It's President William Howard Taft.
Oh, it's almost as if all of this has happened before, isn't it?
Taft lets out a great gust of bellowing laughter. The laughter shatters the light bulb in the lamp on his desk. That light bulb is instantly replaced by another.
I think it was time for you and I to have a chat before all this gets beyond us. Things are in motion, I'm afraid. Many, many things.
Taft takes a great puff from his cigar. He exhales, blows smoke rings. The smoke rings form a tapestry of their own. Why, it's a visual depiction of every scene that has preceded this scene. There's COVID-19. There's Captain Danielson. Is that Emilio? It is Emilio. Amazing. The smoke disappears as quickly as it appeared. Stuff and nonsense, gone.
A man never knows exactly how the child of his brain will strike or stroke other people.
Taft stands up from behind his desk, walks over to the window, looks out, looks back at us. He sighs heavily.
Oh, I'll be damned if I am not getting tired of this. It seems to be the profession of a president simply to hear other people talk.
Taft removes another chicken breast from his pocket, nibbles without pleasure.
I would like to have an ample fund to spread the light of republicanism, but I am willing to undergo the disadvantage to make certain that in the future we shall reduce the power of money in politics for unworthy purposes.
The expression on Taft's face changes. Something dawns on him. He makes eye contact with us. His eyes begin to glow cherry red.
Oh, we only have a moment, but know this. This has happened before. Infection. It will happen again. Again and again. It's the way of things. For now. But I thought we should take stock. Listen. The shadowy figure is one of mine. That's why he and Officer Stanley have gone to the White House. I have business there. Business in Florida, too. That's why Clam and Dinah have been summoned. Oh, and what is happening beneath the streets in Venice is part of my plan, too. Doctors have tried to foil me in the past with diets and restrictions. But even when they win the battle, they don't really win the war. Isn't that right, Edmund?
Edmund reluctantly emerges from behind the tapestry. He is more mangled, if it were possible.
Yes, my president.
Good. Very, very good. I assume the hunger is growing.
Would that it weren't, my president.
I'm sorry, Edmund. There's nothing to be done about it. I know you don't enjoy this part, but perhaps this time we will finish things once and for all.
My president, do you think this is it? Is this finally it, the reckoning, my president?
Taft smiles.
Oh, there's no way to tell, sweet mouse. But I've got my eye on things now. Scott must be stopped. This much is true. And the doctors cannot be allowed to find the dish. But that's where you come in. And Clam and Dinah and Bertha. There's so many wheels in motion, Edmund, and that motion is moving in the way I like. In the way you like. COVID-19 has taken the bait, as it were. So have you.
Taft turns to us again. His eyes grow purple. A thought is almost there, but it escapes him. Instead, he says this.
If they will play fair, I will play fair. But if they won't, then I reserve all my rights to do anything I find myself able to do.
We hear a great explosion in the distance. We realize that a cannon on the tapestry has gone off. Taft throws his head back with laughter and finishes another chicken breast.
If they will play fair, I will play fair. But if they won't, then I reserve all my rights to do anything I find myself able to do.
And then there is darkness.